What's up, everyone? It's your boy KP with Let's Talk Movies, and today I'm bringing you the final recap of AMC's interview with the vampire. This whole episode got me all teary and everything because, guys, as we all know, it's the final episode. So it's like there is a lot that we'll have to unpack in this video. I'm gonna see if maybe I'll break this video into two, where maybe we'll talk about this episode and I will do a final recap of the whole season. So I want you guys to watch out for my next video where we will talk about the whole season all together. In this episode, I want us all to give props to Claudia because I feel like Claudia did absolutely amazing. She is a master architect. Like the way she planned everything and the way she executed everything in this whole episode, I felt so proud of her because I was like, damn, our little girl has really grown. I really loved everything that she did in this whole episode, from the way she was able to know that Antoinette was watching her. I did not even see that one coming. She was really smart. And then the way she was playing both sides, I was like, yes, that is really smart. I'm even glad, very glad, super glad that she did not tell Louie about the plans that she had going. Like, I want to put my first question to you guys. Do you guys think it was very smart of Claudia to not tell Louie of the plan that she had coming? And then do you guys think that if Claudia had have told Louie all the blueprints about what she had going, did you guys think that everything would have been successful the way it went through? Because for me, I feel like if Claudia had told Louie that this was what she was going, if Claudia has given Louie all the blueprints that of the whole operation that she had coming, I feel like the whole operation would not have gone through. It wouldn't be as successful. Because let's look at how the whole thing, like when Claudia told Louie to, just go along with Lestat and then just, distract Lestat. Let's look at how the whole thing went by, and then Louie got sucked back in. I was like, Louie, you are really crazy, my guy. Like, we sympathize with you, and at the same time, sometimes you just make it hard because, like, you are so in love with this man that we are trying to execute a plan. And I said it in my last video that I don't think Louie would be able to go on with the whole killing thing. We are coming up with the whole mastermind. We are coming up with the blueprint. We are coming out with something to be able to execute this plan. And then this man is all in love. I'm like, oh my God, Louie, what should we do about you? And I'm really glad that Claudia bait him to wake him up, because she was like, oh my God, like, you are all so in love with this man. Like, you guys are having your heartbeat sync together and everything. I'm like, no, Louie is the last person that you want to go and have a mastermind in killing someone, especially someone like Lestat, because I believe that Louie would not have been able to execute the whole plan the way Claudia was able to get it done. Louie is in love. He's in love with his abuser. No matter how much Lestat will abuse Louie, Louie will always choose Lestat. And that one is just fine. It will never change. It will continue to always happen. And I'm really glad that Claudia was able to tell and be able to see that now, if I tell Louie my plans, everything will not go as successful. It was very smart of Claudia to do that, because if Claudia had told Louie about her plans, oh my God, like right now, everything would have been a whole mess. Everything would have just been a whole last mess. Louie does not know what he really wants. Like, sometimes we try to think for him and be like, oh, yes, Louie knows what he wants. Because like in the episode, there was one part where it's like, I wanted to kill him, whilst I also wanted him for myself. At that point, I was like, this man does not know what he wants. He is definitely not the right person to be going on with this whole plan. Because he tells Claudia that, yes, let's do this, but we can all tell how much Louie does not really know what he wants. Because Louie got so sucked back in that I feel like they would have had to cancel the whole thing. Let's look at when it even got to the point where Lestat was on the floor, and then they had to kill Lestat, and they had to ban Lestat. The right thing for them to do was either ban Lestat or drive a stake through his heart. That was the right thing and then the real thing that they were supposed to do. Everybody knows this. Even Claudia knows this. But Louie was like, oh nah, let's just put him in the bag and then throw him in the dump. That shows how much Louie really doesn't know what he wants. Because like, you banned Antoinette. You banned everybody. Why the fuck are you holding back from killing Lestat? Why the fuck are you holding back from just putting Lestat in the fire? If you really say you know what you want and then you are really down with the plan, then bro, let's put this man in the fire and then burn him and then just end everything. The right thing for Louie to do was to just put Lestat in the incinerator and then just burn him, and then everything will be over and he can really have his life and go back to having a very nice life without no abuse and have a successful life. But this man does not really know what he wants. And I know at the end of the day, Claudia might have to pay for it, because right now, looking at the way everything is going, we all know Lestat is not dead. Like, we can all tell how much Lestat is not dead, and then Lestat is coming back. And I'm even afraid that when he comes back, Lestat might end up killing Claudia, all because of Louie's foolishness. And then he was even trying to lie about that. Oh, Claudia was like, oh, we can't kill Lestat, so we had to put him in that bag and had to throw him. Whilst at the end of the day, we could also tell that Claudia was ready to ban Lestat. She was ready. But it was Louie that couldn't go on at the end of the day with the plan. And then going back to when I started the video, it even answers itself. If Claudia had told Louie about the plan in the first place, they wouldn't have even gone to where they were at the final end. And then now, even getting to the final end too, we are able to see how much of a disappointment and how much Louie doesn't really know what he wants. So if Claudia had made the mistake of telling Louie the blueprint of all the operations that she was taking, I know even the ball wouldn't have even come on. And it's really sad, because I really feel that in season 2, Claudia is going to pay for it. Claudia is going to pay for it for Louie's actions. Because if Louie has gone on to kill Lestat, everything would have been really, really easy. And then they would have gone on and had their life all back together. But Louie decided to be Louie. Louie decided to be Louie, a broken, confused man that does not know what he wants. And it's very sad. You can't go and beat him about it. It is the situation that he finds himself right now. He's so broken to the point where decisions, he doesn't know what he wants. One moment he thinks he wants to kill Lestat. The other moment he's like, oh, I'm so in love with Lestat. He has changed. He's a changed man and blah, blah, blah. And it's so sad. And right now, I'm very afraid for Claudia in season 2. I'm super afraid of her in season 2, because the comeback is going to be brutal. It's so going to be brutal, because like Lestat will not forgive her for that. Lestat, there is no way Lestat is going to forgive Claudia for what she did. Lestat will not blame Louie, because we all know Lestat always loved Louie. So Claudia is going to get the bad end of this whole thing, all because Louie decided not to kill Lestat. And it's so sad, because like, I've really fallen in love with Claudia right now, and it's gonna be so hard to watch her next season getting the wrong end of this whole operation. It's gonna be so sad watching her getting the wrong end of it, because I know Lestat is gonna give it to her. Lestat will not hold back when it comes to what has happened. Lestat will not hold back. It's not going to be like a situation where he's going to go after the two of them. I know Lestat is going directly to Claudia. And I'm really hoping Lestat doesn't kill Claudia. Because even, let's look at the part where when Lestat thought that Claudia has poisoned the twins, and then, he found out. He was ready to let Claudia drink the twins' blood so that Antoinette will replace Claudia. That is how much Lestat is ready to get rid of Claudia. If it was not with Louie, Lestat is ready to get rid of Claudia. So with Louie not going all the way to the end of the whole operation that they've taken, it's making me very, very, very much afraid of Claudia. What do you guys think about it? Because right now, like, if you have to look at it and be like, okay, let's kind of like cast ourselves into season 2 and then think about what we think may happen in season 2. With what has happened right now, we all know Claudia is going to get the end of it. What do you guys really think about it? Him deciding not to kill Lestat, because we all know he didn't kill Lestat. He knew Lestat would survive. So we can come to the conclusion that he decided not to kill Lestat. So let's look at it. Him deciding not to really kill Lestat, right? What do you guys think is going to come out from this? For me, I feel like Claudia is going to get the ugly end of the stick from this whole operation next season. What do you think is going to happen? Was it the right thing for Louie to do? Was it the right thing? And do you think Lestat's comeback is going to be as brutal as I'm saying? Because I feel like it's going to be super, 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 super brutal when he comes back. Because the comeback, oh my God, like when it comes, I don't think we will be able to hold Lestat. Did Louie do the right thing? Or is this the situation where we are going to say that, okay, guys, he's in love and then let's forgive him, because you know how love makes us all do really, really dumb things. Are we going to blame love in this whole thing? Are we going to blame love? What do you guys think? I want you guys to comment in the comment section and let's all have a very big conversation about this whole final episode. There is so many things to talk about. In the coming weeks, I'm going to do my best to also do more videos about the whole season. I will do my best to drop a whole season recap next week. And then we'll also talk about the whole season all together. I really appreciate everyone that has been commenting on the videos that I've been posting. I really appreciate it. I want you guys to just take a pause, take a second, and subscribe to the channel, because I will be doing so many videos coming in the following weeks. I also want you guys to, comment in the comment section some of the movies that you think I should watch, so that we'll be able to talk about it. Right now, I'm gonna see if I will be able to watch the 1995 interview with the vampire that came out. I'm gonna do my best to watch it, and then so that I will make a video about it, and then we get to talk about it too. I know there's gonna be spoilers in it, so right now I'm a little bit skeptical about it, whether to watch it. But I want you guys to also write down list of movies, list of TV series that you guys want us to watch and talk about, and let's all have a big conversation in the comment section. Like, subscribe to this channel, and I got more videos coming. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.